Hello, Star Wars action figure fans. Welcome back to a brand new Star Wars action figure review tonight. It is a bit unusual. Oops, sorry about that. I actually bumped the camera a little bit there. Anyways, I want to make this video now. Real quick, I just want to say I'm okay. I'm doing better than okay, I guess you could say. And yeah. Now, I'm not fully ready to come back to YouTube, but this figure is an exceptional because I got this figure for a pretty good price off of eBay, so with the help of a friend. And yeah, and I believe there is a certain leak that I might just touch upon, by the way, after this review a little bit. At the end of the video, I will share more about that leak. That might, again, it's a leak, and we don't know if it's confirmed, but it's a maybe. And we don't know if it's not happening or if it is happening, so it's in between. So it could happen, it could not happen. I don't know. But I will do a shout out to how I found out about this. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. So I hope this happens, via Hasbro. Hasbro, please make it happen. That'd be awesome. Please. As a Star Wars fan. So, okay. First off, like I said, I'm doing alright. So that's really great. So, yeah. Let's get this video show on the road, shall we? So, real quick, what figure is this and what is going on here? Well, this is the hard to come by. Now, this is not a 3D printed. This is not, anything like this is not 3D printed. This is this was this is real. This is not fake. This is not some clay mold either, none of that crazy, I'm not that crazy, like I said, this isn't some crazy mock-up of some kind, with 3D printing. This is the real figure itself, the real deal. I do not have the card with me, or the box, rather, I do not have it. So, yeah, it is pretty awesome, though. It is a pretty awesome figure, and I guess I managed to get this figure off of eBay. I've been wanting this character for so long, so long, and I finally pulled the trigger on this character as I was reading the book, Plagueis, Darth Plagueis. That novel, every time I listen to that novel, I, think of that figure, and I think of the character, how his influence, what he did with Palpatine and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. And, of course, his eventual demise. So, yeah. So, this is the real deal of Darth Plagueis the Wise. This is the real figure, so. He does not come with the base plate there. He does not come with that. The base plate came with another figure, so, yeah. That base plate does not come with that figure. But I got this figure loose, and everything works fine now. His head was previously not working, but I managed to get his head to turn all the way to the correct way, and also I managed to get his head to turn to the right as well. So I'm not sure if I should, get his head to turn all the way around like The Exorcist. That'd be crazy. But I don't think I don't know if I should go that far. But right now I do have the joint loose enough, so that is awesome. So yeah. That the head joint was the ball joint where the head is, where the head goes to. It was very, very stiff, and I managed to loosen it, so which is awesome. And I'm not sure if this was I didn't know that he could do this, but apparently, I did something cool. It's something cool about this figure. So, first off, let me again, the base plate does not include it. It's not included. Also, his holes are shallow, so he's a shallow pegger. So yeah, I am going to put this over here on the left hand side. So, by the way, this is a real base plate, so it's pretty cool. It says Star Wars on it, so that is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says Star Wars on it. So it's awesome. I got that with another figure, so yeah. Oops, sorry, bumped the camera a little bit there. Yeah, so this is the real deal of Darth Plagueis. So this is the real figure. This is not fake. This is the real deal. And yeah. Also, no, this is not an Acolyte figure, by the way. This figure came out before the Acolyte. So if you're asking, how do I have connections with Hasbro? When does the rest of us get this figure? I don't know. Excuse me. I do not have any connections with Hasbro whatsoever. So, if you're thinking that this is the Acolyte version, no, it is not. So, yeah. But as always, let's start off with his weapons. So first, or rather, his weapon and his other part of his weapon. So first off and foremost, his lightsaber. His lightsaber looks very, very cool. I really, really like this lightsaber. Let's zoom in here for a minute here. Let's zoom in. Here. So, let's zoom in here. Let's zoom in, shall we? There we go. I really like this lightsaber design. I've always liked this lightsaber design of this character. It looks really cool. I do like that. This lightsaber design is really sweet looking. I really like this lightsaber design. So this is pretty cool. And the nice deep red as well. The deep red of the blade looks really cool. I call it blood red. Blood red, it looks pretty awesome. And also, this peg does have a cool feature if you haven't figured out already. So yeah. So I'm gonna place that next to this here, so I don't lose that. There we go. And the other part of this, the other cool thing about this figure is his cane. So his cane here, this is his cane. So this is a pretty cool weapon, or a cool part of his character. I really, really like this, the way this was sculpted. This was really cool, and yeah. So there's nothing to it, it's just the cane, and there is a hole in his cane for a reason, and I will share with that in a second. So yeah. By the way, P.S. This is not just Plagueis' cane, but this is also This cane is also not only this cane was introduced, 11 years ago. So this figure came out 11 years ago, but this cane has a reuse with another character, Chirrut Imwe. I think his name is Chirrut Imwe. I believe that's the character from Rogue One. I know it's a Rogue One character. And yeah, I believe this is a reuse of Chirrut Imwe's cane. So that's cool. So the sculpt the cane has been reused. Has gotten a reuse, or rather, Darth Plagueis' cane has gotten a reuse to Chirrut Imwe. Chirrut Imwe is I don't know how you say his name, but yeah. Anyways, that character from Rogue One, his cane, his cane, the half blind, his cane, the blind man, the blind Force user in Rogue One. This character also uses the same cane, so that's pretty cool with that figure. So that's neat. So, so yeah. Now, I will. Let's take a look at this figure. So his robe is also genuine as well. This is the real robe. I do not feel like taking this robe off because it's I've done it once and I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, so this is the real deal. Let's take off his hood, or put his hood down there. So this is indeed Darth Plagueis the Wise. So this is a really cool character. This is a fantastic character, and he is amazing. He's amazing, and if any of you guys want to get one, you can get one on eBay or Tunghori. I heard Tunghori has maybe one or two, maybe. I don't know about two, but maybe one. If it hasn't sold yet, better jump on that, if But eBay, I think, is the best, because I found tons of people that have this figure, And yeah, and like I said, this is the real deal. He is pretty cool. This is, I believe, him from the book, from his Legends book, Darth Plagueis by James Luceno. If you have not read that book, I highly recommend reading that book, by the way. So I'm almost done with I'm like maybe almost halfway through the book, and it's a fascinating read or listen to, by the way. Not sponsored by Audible or anything. So, but anyways, the book is awesome. So, Darth Plagueis the Wise. He is an amazing figure, an amazing character. He is the master of Emperor Palpatine. So he's pretty cool. So that's his face, his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and there is his vest underneath here. His vest and the black and his robe looks fantastic. His belt, I really like this, and the armor, or I think he's supposed to wear armor or something. I think it's cool, and yeah, this looks really amazing. Really amazing video. Really amazing figure. I mean, sorry, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but you guys know what happened, so you guys know what was going on. So, anyways, I'm just too excited. Sorry again, guys. I'm just too excited that I have this figure in my collection, and yeah. Also, again, sorry about the background noise. By the way, for a while I've been learning how to eliminate background noise, so forgive me, guys. Anyways, again, this is a really amazing figure, and yeah, this is an amazing figure. Again, sorry if I don't take the robe off. I try not to as much. I'm trying not to damage the robe as often, because the robe is lopsided, or the hood is lopsided, and I'm going to try to fix that as much as possible. So, as soon as possible, as soon as I can. So, yeah. And there's a cool feature with this figure, by the way. He's got this breathing mask. If I can put it into view here. He's got this breathing mask on. There we go. So he's got this breathing mask, and it looks really cool on his face there. So I believe this is the breathing mask that he wears in the beginning of the Plagueis novel, where he's with his master, Darth Tenebris. I think this is the mask that he wears when they're on Baldemnik. They're mining for that ore. That was obviously, if you guys have seen Star Wars: The Acolyte, you guys know what the ore was, and what the planet was, Baldemnik. Finally, it's in canon now, and yeah, so this was pretty cool. But I prefer to have Plagueis. I prefer Plagueis to be without his mask, without the breathing mask. I prefer that. I prefer his face to be unobstructed. I think that's how you say the word. I prefer his face to be in full view, just like this. So, but the mask is still cool, and yeah. Also, this is what I discovered, by the way. This is how we're gonna get into articulation. I did not know that I can do this with the figure, kind of like a puppy. That's pretty cool. I did not know that, but yeah, I managed to get his head to go right and left. So his head was to the left here, which was crazy. It was a bit odd when I first got him loose, but it was. So what I did is, if you guys get one of these, if you guys get this on eBay or Tunghari, I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say the website name. Let me know down in the comments down below how do you say that website name. But anyways, like I said, I got mine off of eBay, and it was in really good condition. So, but yeah, if you get yours and it looks like this, or it's his head's in a weird position, just keep on going like this every 10 minutes for a couple of days, and eventually you will be able to loosen the joint. But if you can get yours, get yours that is in fully loose joints, little loose joints, like it's like if it's brand new, fantastic, But yeah, so articulation works fantastic. So you can go left and right, and you can do that, and do that. His head is on a ball joint where it's old school so he cannot look up and down. He cannot look up and down, just forward. So that's all right. But you know, this is genuine. So again, I don't want to break the robe, but you know, all the way around. So yeah, it's gonna be able to go all the way around. You know the drill. But he can do T-pose. He can go T-pose, so that is really cool. He can go T-pose as well. I like these, again, it's a nice body as well. So that's pretty cool. I hear that he's got swivel hips. Well, mine doesn't, but that's okay. Mine doesn't, but that's all right. I don't need swivel hips because this figure, again, is 11 years old. It's cool. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, and now I will show you what you can do with this figure, what the special thing that you can do. So you can take his lightsaber and his cane, and I don't know if you see the peg right there. So that peg there, and you see the hole right there. You guys can see that. If you guys can see that. So check this out. You can take this and almost got it. There you go. So now it is a lightsaber cane. So this is pretty cool. So you can display him with his cane and without his lightsaber, if you want him to have his persona Hego Damask. That is his real name, by the way. It states that in the book. It states that his name is Hego Damask, but his Sith name is Darth Plagueis the Wise. So, I do like the idea of a lightsaber cane. I think it's a unique form of lightsaber, and it's pretty cool. Kind of like Maul. I think Maul had one in Rebels, if I'm not mistaken. I forget. Yeah, anyways, it's pretty neat, pretty cool. Personally, I like to display him, or I like to have him with his lightsaber and his cane together. But yeah, it's pretty sweet. I do enjoy having this character, and also he can only go up to 90, I believe, with the joints here. I believe he can only go up to 90. That's okay. Again, this is an older figure, so yeah. So, oh yeah, and he can do that. You can get him to do this, so that's pretty cool. So, and also his legs, also kick about like this. They go like his knees can go only bend like that way. He does have rocker ankle, rocker joints a little bit. So it's not that bad. So again, these joints are a little stiff, but he does have that. So again, he can kick, and he does have rocker ankle, and he can again do that. So it is pretty cool. But yeah, Darth Plagueis the Wise. He is a pretty cool character. So yeah. Now Hasbro did not do his master Darth Tenebris, which I feel like they should have done Darth Tenebris. They missed the opportunity there a while back. But yeah, there is a rumor going around that Darth Plagueis might be getting a re-release, a possible re-release. I don't know. It's a maybe, It is a maybe, so it's not confirmed or it's not denied. We don't know, It's not a guarantee. But I'm hoping that this figure will get a re-release, because this character definitely needs a re-release pretty bad, I say this figure needs a re-release pretty bad. So I say this character needs a re-release, and yeah, I think it would be really awesome if Hasbro would re-release this character, This is, by the way, this was apparently this figure came out at a hiatus with the vintage collection. I don't know why that they did that. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. It's kind of odd, but you know, it's cool. So, yeah. So there is a rumor going around that Darth Plagueis could get an official Black Series figure finally. This is in the 3.7 well, basically this is the vintage collection scale Black Series version of this character. So essentially this is in the vintage collection, but not really, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is in the vintage collection scale of the Black Series. I guess it was an experiment that Hasbro was doing. I guess it was an experiment or something. It's weird. So, yeah. But anyways, to wrap up this video, again, I hear there's a chance he could get an official Black Series, 6-inch Black Series version of this character now. So that'd be awesome. I first found out about this earlier when I was watching part of the long video that was the original live stream from the Out of the Basement guys. And one of the guys from Out of the Basement heard about Darth Plagueis possibly being a 6-inch figure from I believe it's Loch Ness Monster or something like that, or maybe he found a leak or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, it's just a rumor. We don't know if this character is rumored to re-release in the vintage collection or he get his first time introduction into the Black Series 6-inch form or the 6-inch line of Star Wars action figures. But we'll find out hopefully soon. That would be awesome if he's on the bracket. If he's on the March Madness bracket, that would be really cool. You know. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. I will, as usual, in the description down below, I will provide information about the character and his backstory and who he is and whatnot. Just like I normally do with all my characters that I have here on this channel. After I do an extra review, I do a backstory and whatnot on the character, so you guys have something to read in the description down below. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this figure. Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys are going to pick yourself one up from eBay or Tunghori or even Amazon. I remember it was on Amazon for $100 or something like that. I don't know, a while back. So, yeah. Let me know, what do you guys think of Darth Plagueis the Wise? And, yeah. Again, by the way, I do not have the card. So, I got this figure loose, and I got him for $8. Pretty good price, huh? $8. It's awesome. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Darth Plagueis the Wise on this Star Wars action figure review. And yeah, my name is Jedi Master Lorenzo, and may the Force be with you guys. Bye. Bye, guys.